everybody, welcome back to my little kitchen, and today I'm gonna make some shrimp and grits. And I love grits and I love shrimp, and we're gonna see how it turns out. I don't make it very often, but it sounded really good, so we're gonna get our grits started in the microwave. That's typically how I do my grits. So I've got about 3/4 of a cup of grits here, and I'm gonna put those in there. And I'll tell you, a great thing to use if you want to make your grits really good is to use chicken stock. If you have bouillon, and bouillon really makes them extra special, and I don't really measure, I just kind of pour in, and you're going to want to stir it around. And we're going to start out in the microwave at 5 minutes, and then we'll add some butter and other goodness. Okay, and I'm going to add some bacon to my shrimp and grits, and I'm going to get that going. So I've got my grits that have come out of the oven, and I did add about a tablespoon of butter, and they are not quite ready yet, but I'm going to add a little nature seasoning. So we're going to put, whoop, there you go. You got to make sure you tape that down. You have a big accident there waiting to happen. Okay. Sure you're right. Get the right side there, and we're just going to put them back in for about 5 more minutes. Okay, so I took my bacon out. I've got it kind of draining over here, and I'm going to add some. We're going to add some smoked sausage. I think I forgot to tell you too. I use the quick grits, so they always take longer than 5 minutes in the microwave. Might be my microwave, but we like those really well. So I'm going to add the smoked sausage and get that kind of browned off there. In the bacon grease, I've got the bacon grease going in there, and we're going to make a little roux. Let that cook up. Okay, so I just took my sausage off and got it straining with the bacon. I think I'm going to add my vegetables now, except for my garlic. I did put a little pat of butter in that to get all that browned off. I've had green peppers, yellow peppers, orange peppers, onions, and I have half of a jalapeno there as well. You can see that. Just get those all browned off here, or cooked down. All those little bits on the bottom of the pan, of course, will add some flavor. I'll let those saute. I'm going to add, normally I tape that side, so I don't do that. I'm going to put a little more nature seasoning in there. A little bit of onion powder. I could show it to you, couldn't I? And I'm also going to do some lemon pepper. I'm going to use just a little bit of this Italian seasoning. Got tomato in there. So we're just going to add a little bit of that. I'm going to add another little tablespoon of butter here, because I'm going to add some flour here to make a little sauce. And I think I'm going to need some more oil to do that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. This is about 1/4 of a cup of flour, and actually I'm using gluten-free flour, but you could use regular flour. And we're just gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna use all this or not, but I'm gonna sprinkle that in and kind of make a little roux. But you need to cook your flour first, because if you don't, it's not gonna taste good. It'll just taste like flour, and you don't want that. So we're gonna get that flour browned off, and I think it'll brown off just fine with my vegetables in there. Actually, I think I'm gonna use just about all that. About 1/4 of a cup here. And sometimes if I don't think I have enough oil in there, I can add a little bit more butter. We'll see. We're just going to let it cook on away here. Now for my husband's, I'm going to make him, I should be doing it too, but he's eating low carb right now. So this is very easy to make low carb. You really don't have to add the flour, or you could add coconut flour or almond flour, which, you could kind of cook with that, and that would be lower carb as well. And if you go to Sam's, they have a big bag of cauliflower rice already, the cauliflower already riced for you. You can rice it yourself, of course, but this makes it so easy. I'm going to go ahead and just get that in my skillet back here. And I'm going to put a little bit of chicken stock in that back here for him. I'll get that on, let's just put it on low here. Okay, you can kind of see my flour is definitely turning darker here. You just want to keep moving it around the pan. Right before I put I'm about to forget my garlic. I'm going to do a couple cloves of garlic here. My garlic press. Of course, you don't want to, I've always heard garlic is so easy to burn, so you want to be careful with that. I'm going to do just another little pat of butter to help that saute. More garlic here. Okay, I've got my whisk over here, and I'm also going to use the chicken stock in my roux here, and I think it's nice and brown as I like it, cooked down, so we're not going to have that floury taste. I'm going to slowly add that. Turn my heater down, or my stove down a little bit. Alright, that's looking pretty tasty actually. Look at that. It's going to thicken on up, and we can always add some more chicken broth if it gets too thick. Alright. Okay. I am going to add back my sausage, just so that can be flavoring it up. I don't want my bacon to go in there yet though. Okay. I'm going to add some pepper. We really didn't use any pepper in it, except for a little bit of lemon pepper. And I'm going to do just a little bit of lemon juice in it because there's all that fat in there. I need to give this a little taste. Let me get my grits out and see how they're doing. And they're hot. I'm going to definitely add some more chicken broth to them, just to make sure. I'm going to add a little garlic powder to my grits and to my gravy here. Okay, so I'm going to shred some cheese for my grits. I haven't added my shrimp yet because they don't take but a few minutes to cook. So I want to make sure my grits are all done first. And let's see, how does that? Beautiful. I did add like another little pat of butter to those. I'm going to put them back in the microwave just for a minute, just to get that cheese all incorporated there. So I'm going to go ahead and get my shrimp in there, and I'm going to season them here. These I just got from Sam's. They were already peeled and deveined. So. This is probably, it was a 2-pound bag, and I may have used about half. Nope, that was a little piece of shell. Okay. A little Old Bay seasoning on those. Going to kind of spread them out. Get that on there. I'm going to turn this up just a little bit. And the gravy's just looking beautiful. There we go. Now, all right, we'll get those cooked and we will be ready to eat. And you can already see they're starting to turn pink, so it doesn't take long at all. Okay, so I'm gonna make me a plate here. I want that to get a little hotter, I think. I've got some dried parsley here. It'd probably be better if you had some fresh parsley, but I'm just gonna sprinkle some of that on top. Some green onions, some chives would be delicious on it. I just don't have any. That would be pretty to garnish with as well. So I'm gonna mix my grits up really good. I need a bigger spoon for my grits. I think they're all in the dishwasher. Those look yummy. You can see it. I'm gonna put my grits on top, or my shrimp. That is my delicious shrimp and grits. And I know it's super hot right now, but we got to give it a try. Get a bite of shrimp and a bite of grits and a bite of some sausage there. Oh no, I forgot my bacon. I didn't. I almost did. I didn't want to put my bacon on it to get all soggy. But now we got it. Now we got a bite of everything right there. Okay. think it's pretty yummy. If you're craving some shrimp and grits, give it a try. Thanks for watching.